A very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City and on YouTube's Highlight channel. I'm Andrew Bleckman, and I'll be riding solo here today. No Stu, so we got the call of all of these 8 games in this Parimutuel performance coming up at 1:30. Each of today's games today will offer Win Play Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. So a couple specialty jackpot wagers throughout the performance. We have the Mighty Ocho jackpot that begins before the start of this first game. To play that wager, correctly pick the winners of all 8 games of this 8-game performance. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you will cash in on that $5,000 guaranteed. That's guaranteed each and every performance here, picking the winners of all 8 games, games 1 through 8. And you have to be the only person to do so. Also, we have the high-paying High 5 jackpot with its $2,000 guarantee. Works similarly to that Mighty Ocho, except just a bit easier. Only have to pick the winners of 5 games. Still have to be the only person to hit it to take home that full $2,000 minimum jackpot guaranteed in all of our performances. In addition to that, we have some early daily doubles, some pick threes. And if you'd like to wager, of course, online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing bets is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. Outside of the announcer's booth, we do not have any scratches. Stu will not be with us here today. We'll take the reins from him. And we hope to give you guys a good performance here starting up in just about 8 minutes. So with all that in mind, make sure to get those wagers as early as possible within scheduled post time. Post time for our first game of the afternoon, game number 1, will be coming up in just about 7 minutes. And start off there, of course, a quick hello. Steve, Amanda, Mo, William, Bob, and Amanda. A couple paragraphs after that initial afternoon. It's amazing to see how incredible Magic City is in person. Everyone was fantastic and so nice. All the guys were impressive. Thank you, Amanda. That's great to hear. We're celebrating your anniversary. Couldn't ask for a better way to spend it. Well, first of all, I feel a little bit bad that I didn't say it. Happy anniversary to you guys. We're glad that you chose to join us here at Magic City for that special day. You guys have been strong supporters of this program throughout this season and perhaps even before. Not exactly sure when you tuned in for the first time, but you guys have been active, always positive, always just upbeat about what's going on here. So we appreciate that and glad that the Magic City staff made you guys feel at home here. So good to see one of the best groups of people here working in this highlight department, from the guys back here in production, security, all those folks that help out, concessions, programs, and even with some of those contests out there. So glad that you had a great time. We hope to see you back in here in the near future. Game number 1 here. We'll be starting up in just about 6 minutes. And as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we got this video that is going to explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here now, just about 4 minutes away from that first game. Still a couple more minutes to get those wagers in for the Mighty Ocho jackpot that encompasses the entire performance. Games 1 through 8, so got to get those wagers in the next 4 minutes. Also, the early daily double that begins before game number 1. To play that wager, correctly pick the winners of the next 2 games. The winners only of the next 2 games for your chance to cash in on that early pick 3. The early daily double, rather. Sorry, that early pick 3 will begin before the start of game number 2, and as both of those names would insinuate, there are late versions of the daily double and the pick 3 that come up in the second half of our program. Let's give you a rundown of these single standings here. Been a while, only 2 days since you last joined us. Julian remains at the top, 49 singles victories for him. Douglas was able to play himself into a tie with Ben for second. Now, Douglas had a strong day on Saturday, picked up a singles win. And we are now deadlocked there for second place. Only 2 games separating the top 3 players in those singles standings. And remember, going all the way through the end of November. Up until that final week of November, we'll be playing highlight, and all singles games will count towards that championship. So big opportunity for these guys to keep adding to their win totals. Pressure's going to pick up. The intensity should pick up here through the last couple of months. Outside of those top 3, still in contention, we have Benny there, 43 singles victories for him. It's a pretty good opportunity for Benny, although he's primarily playing in those late games now, and as you know, some difficult wins, especially with the way that Douglas has picked it up. Not many to be had by the other folks out there. You know, Douglas is going to get his wins. But Benny's still hanging in there, 43 singles victories for him in this 2021 season. And then you have El Barba. He won't be competing against some of those late game guys, so maybe an opportunity for him. He's got to go on a bit of a run here. 42 singles victories. He is 5 games outside of the top 3. El Barba's been on a bit of a cold streak here. Had that terrific 6-win week. He was back actually in week about 13 or 14, somewhere in there, but since that point he's been averaging less than 1 win per week, and that's a reason why you heard El Barba's name pretty much all the time at the beginning of the year in that singles race, and now he's kind of slid further and further down those standings. Still, though, has an opportunity with a nice run. Going down the list here, you have Anderluck in 6th place, 37 wins. Ikeda in 7th with 36. Ron actually in 8th place overall still. 33 singles victories for him. His 2021 season most likely done, but still pretty darn good there. Yeah, winning percentage up over 23%, which is second on the roster, only to Douglas. And that championship doubles race, second doubles tournament of this 2021 regular season in full swing. And with each passing game, those standings just get a little bit closer. Diaz and Douglas on a nice little run. They have tightened things up there at the top, where we have a tie for first place. Cool Fitness and Spinner, and Kubala and Benny both with 12 doubles wins. Diaz and Douglas 2 behind with 10. And with that, folks, let's get into our first of 8 games here in this performance. Game number 1 will be a spectacular 7 singles match going up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, it's number 24, Cool Fitness, and receiving in the blue of post 2, number 37, Tennessee. There's a serve by Cool Fitness. His first game is underway. Rebote forehand. It's kind of a 2-all there. Tennessee can't handle it. That will score. Point 1. Gets Cool Fitness up on the board first. And to receive, white of post 3. Here's number 30, Diaz. It's another good serve by Cool Fitness. Diaz handles at the 9 line. Keeps this one to the inside. Caught in the air by Cool Fitness. Strong reverse taken by Diaz on the right side. Going to try to pass with this one. Cool Fitness backs up. We'll take it in the air at the 9 line. Lower and harder with that forehand. Crossing the side wall. That one tipped. 2 straight points for Cool Fitness to open up this first game. Here's post 4, Juice. Juice at the 11 line. Powerful forehand. That one actually a little too much. Clipped the overhead screen. That is out of play. 3 straight for Cool Fitness. He has 3 points. Here's the black shirt of post 5, number 77, El Barba. El Barba takes. Soft reverse played at the 11. Cool Fitness backs up, handles it on the right side. Outside placement. Lands outside the court. Point 5. El Barba now with 1 point. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, CRB. CRB opens up at the 9 line with the reverse. Scooped up by El Barba. He goes high looking for that big bounce. Caught off in the air by CRB. Gets that reverse off. El Barba now. 7 line back to the inside. Caught again in the air by CRB. Here's El Barba now at the 8. Strong reverse. Rebote left side. Just laid up. Catches 2 walls. Going to send CRB to the outside. He's at the 11 line. The Cortada. Crossing the side wall, dipping below El Barba's cesta and scoring. Well-placed shot gets CRB on the board with his first point. Here's post 7, Lander. CRB on the forehand. Goes for the kill shot. The carom from the right side. That one into the pad. Point 7. In out of receive, rounding out the first round of play. Purple shirt of post 8. Number 8, Jedden. Jedden, hard forehand, crosses the side wall. That one tipped by Lander there at the 10 line. Point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game. Here's post 2, Tennessee. Tennessee, hard forehand to the inside. Jedden, good adjustment there. Kind of a Magic City bounce. Rebote forehand played by Tennessee comes out to the middle of the court. Hard forehand from Jedden. Tennessee tried to dig it out, but 2 bounces before he could get assessed on it. That scores for Jedden. 3 points now for post 8. Returning the white of post 3, Diaz. Jedden on the forehand. Rebote left side played by Diaz into the overhead screen. That is out of play, giving Jedden a possible game point. With 5 points, and to stop him, here's post 4, Juice. That serve knocked down by Juice. That is point and a perfect game for the purple shirt of post 8, Jedden. 3-way playoff here to determine show. 1 will take second. 5, 6, and 7 remain. 5 first serves to 6. That reverse gets away from El Barba. Point to the 6 there, CRB. Possible show point for post 6 CRB. Here's Lander. Scooped up there by CRB. Hard forehand back to the inside. Caught by Lander. Lifts this reverse back. CRB cuts it off in the air at the 8 line. He goes deep. Lander turns, waits. Plays that rebote back to the middle of the court. Here's CRB. Winds it up back to the inside. That gets by Lander and scores. Post 6, CRB will show. Unofficial order of finish for game number 1, 8-1-6. 8-1 and 6. We'll get those official results coming up in just a moment.
My favorite aspect of the game, winning. I don't necessarily think football helped me learn how to play highlight because it's 2 different sports. But what football did was give me the discipline to come in every single day and work on my craft. Highlight is probably the most frustrating sport because you want to perfect everything, and it's really, I'm not gonna say impossible, but it's very difficult. So you have some players that may get down and get frustrated because they didn't win any points. And then that's when you have to talk to yourself as a player and say, okay, I know this moment is temporary, but you have to continue to believe in the process. You gotta believe in yourself and don't let the frustration dictate your behavior on the court. Of course, you wanna win every opportunity you get a chance to. Realistically, that doesn't happen. But winning, it validates the hard work. The one thing I want to accomplish is be the best player I can be.
And another good early game effort there by Jedden. Started off a little bit slow, but he has picked it up in these early games over the last couple of weeks. That is now his 17th singles victory. Putting him there in the bottom third of the roster, just above Cool Fitness at 15. Looking like, trying to get that exact figure, 16th place overall on the roster. The results there are now official. 8-1-6, post 8, Jedden with the win. Post 1, Cool Fitness taking second. Post 6, CRB coming in third. The $2 Quinella, 1-8. It's the top 2 finishers in any order. That Quinella wager will get you back $39 even. $2 trifecta. 8-1-6, the top 3 finishers in the exact order. That returns $244 even. $2 on the 8 to win will get you $10.60. And coming up next, folks, we've got game number 2. Will be another spectacular 7 singles match going back up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Post time for game number 2. Just about 6 minutes away. Good luck. And we do have one new wager here in this second game. That will be the early pick 3 that starts up here. 5 more minutes to get that in. Pick the winners of the next 3 games, 2, 3, and 4 to cash in on that one. And with 4 minutes to go until we get back into that highlight action. And for any new highlight fans that may be joining us here for the first time, we'll take a look at this video that explains in simpler terms how highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here now, 3 minutes from game number 2. You know what, Charles? Yeah, scream it out. I agree. All caps is necessary. Of course, Miss Stu. Hope we'll get him back here with us tomorrow. That is the only scratch in today's performance, just coming here from the announcer's booth, pseudo booth. So we appreciate that, Charles. Thank you. Just about 2 minutes away till game number 2. We will get into this second game. So these early singles games, talking about Jed and trying to pull up these singles standings. Trying to get a more accurate representation of really how well Jedden has played. I mean, you can just see in those doubles games with Julian, he has become a lot more aggressive up there in the front court. Yeah, but let's go back to, week 18 he got a win. Last week, week 19, he had a win in 3 places. Got at least one last week, 4 of 6 in the money there for Jedden, so pretty solid. And then this week, already his second win. 3 for 3 in the money, 1 place to go along with those 2 wins. So can't really start off your week much better there if you were Jedden. I guess you could have gotten a win column instead of a place there. But he is in the lead for that golden cesta here early on. It's good to see some new faces in the mix. Cool Fitness, a tough loss for him there last week, as Douglas tied him on wins and actually squeaked it out on that tie-breaking percentage of in the money percent. So Douglas was your golden cesta winner last week. Maybe we'll have a new one here week number 21 of this regular season. Game number 2 starting up right now will be another spectacular 7 singles match, going back up to 7 points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1, here's number 21 Lander, receiving the blue post 2, number 10 Juice. There's a serve by Lander. This second game is now underway. Juice opens up with a big forehand. Lander's going to turn, come out to the middle of the court. That rebote came out a little further. First point there goes to Juice, post 2. And receive, wide at post 3. Here's Tennessee. Tennessee, forehands, looking for a big bounce over Juice. He stays in with it, makes the catch. That one's soft, narrowly just above the pad. Tennessee's going to slide in, make the catch, returning a hard forehand. Juice, forehand rebote, into the pad. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness, strong reverse, opens up play. Here's Tennessee on the left side, back to the inside. Cool Fitness. Hard forehand. Tennessee running back with it. Not going to get enough on it. Nice shot there for Cool Fitness scores. Gets him on the board in this second game. Here's the black shirt of post 5, Jedden. Jedden just above the pad with that reverse, caught in the air by Cool Fitness. Goes back to the inside, scooped up by Jedden. At the 9 line, plays this reverse. Cool Fitness goes up the wall, makes a nice catch. Jedden turns, looks for the rebote, plays it hard back to the inside. Cool Fitness again cuts it off of the air. Rips that reverse, scooped up by Jedden. Plays this one to pass. Rebote left side, swing and a miss. That gets Jedden another point. He's on the board here. Post 5, first point of this game. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, CRB. CRB. Drop the serve there just beyond the 12 line. Point goes to the 5. Here's post 7, Diaz. Jedden overhead makes a catch on the right side. Powers that forehand. Inside to score. 3 points for post 5, Jedden. In a receive now, rounding out the first round of play. Here's post 8, El Barba. El Barba, really soft on that backhand play. Here's Jedden. Rifles that forehand inside and scoring. In and out of the cesta of El Barba, that one goes. 4 points now for post 5, Jedden. Back to receive. Now with all points doubled through the end of the game, here's post 1, Lander. Lander, that reverse. And a catch just the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. That is straight points to a possible game point here. Post 5, Jedden, and to stop him, here's Juice. Juice on the right side, makes a good catch. Gets all he can into that forehand. Rebote's coming out. Forehand Rebote into the overhead screen. That ends a really nice run of points there for Jedden. But Juice is going to keep this game going. Point to the 2. 3 points now for Juice. Returning, here's post 3, Tennessee. Juice turns, looks for the rebote, makes the save, clipping that side wall, sends Tennessee to the outside. He's there. Hard forehand. Juice overran it just a bit. Lost his footing. Tennessee gets his 3rd point. He now serves to post 4, Cool Fitness. Low and hard, back to the inside. Tennessee stops it on the left side. Hard reverse, played back. There's Cool Fitness again going up the wall, makes a nice catch. Diving rebote save to the outside. Cool Fitness. High bouncing Karam scooped up by Tennessee. He goes high with that forehand play. Catches 3 walls. Cool Fitness in position, makes the rebote save. Tennessee now with the 2 wall. That's going to cut sharply to the outside. Cool read it. Stopped it. Fires it back inside. Tennessee running with it. He got a cesta on it. That's going to hit in to the outside and score. What an effort by Tennessee. One-handed 2-wall attempt. Will score. My goodness. Yeah, that one probably going to be the play of the week. That scores for Tennessee, giving him a possible game point. Here's post 6, and to stop him, CRB. Tennessee on the left side at the 8 line. This one does clear the overhead screen. CRB on the move. Forehander Bote back to the inside. Tennessee tried to take it on his right side. Missed the scoop attempt. Going to keep this game going once again. That's 2 points for CRB. Returning post 7, Diaz. Diaz opens up with a nice forehand cut off. Taken clean off that side wall by CRB. Here's Diaz, winds it up. The 2-wall. Not cutting out sharply. CRB is going to get there. Forehand back to the inside. Diaz with a nice catch. Slides in. Keeps this one to the inside where it is tipped. Point 7. Returning, here's post 8, El Barba. El Barba tries to get that high bouncer over Diaz, goes up the wall, and he juggled it on the catch. Got to make that catch cleanly. Well, just coming out of the cesta a bit, gets El Barba on the board in this second game. Returning post 1, Lander. Lander got a late start on it. Got up there, but couldn't bring it in. Point 4, El Barba. He now has 4 points, but returning here with a possible game point. Blackshirt to post 5, Jedden. Jedden rifles that inside and gets by El Barba to score for the win. That is point and game. Blackshirt to post 5. A double there for Jedden. 2 wins in a row. 3 places and 8 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 5, 3, 8. We'll get those official results coming up in just a moment. And results are now official for game number 2, 5-3-8. Post 5, Jedden with his second win. Make it a double for him to start off your morning. Jedden double. Post 3, Tennessee taking a second. Post 8, El Barba coming in third. 5-3-8 is now official. $2 Quinella, 3-5, $22.60. That $2 trifecta, 5-3-8, $315.60. $2 on the 5 to win will get you back $18.80. Well, that's not a bad win price on a guy that just took home that previous game, who's been playing really well in these early games. $18.80 off of $2. A daily double, consolation, all 5 will return $320. All right, game number 3, folks, coming up in just about 6 minutes from now. That third game will begin. Today's High 5. Play that High 5, pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, Most importantly, have the only ticket that does so. You will cash in on that minimum $2,000 that is guaranteed today and in every performance here throughout this 2021 regular season. Post time for game number 3 coming your way in just about 6 minutes. Good luck.
Introducing the newest game in fantasy sports, Highlight. Play for free every week for cash and prizes. Experience the thrill of the world's fastest ball game and get in on all the action at fantasyhighlight.com. It's easy. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, watch your progress, and win. It's fun. It's free. It's just one click away at fantasyhighlight.com.
And folks, that is the free-to-play new Fantasy Highlight contest that now relates to those Highlight H2H matches. There are 18 matches played each week. To participate in that contest, all you have to do is sign up at fantasyhighlight.com. And then you just come back and make your picks for all 18 matches scheduled for that given playing week. We have 6 singles matches on Saturdays, 6 doubles matches on Monday and Tuesday each day. For a total of 18, pick who you think is going to win. You get 1 point per correct selection that you make. We total those up as the week goes on, and then the individual that finishes at the top of that leaderboard, meaning the most correct selections out of those 18, will take home a cash prize, which right now is locked in at $100 per week. Now, if someone happens to hit all 18 winners, meaning you go a perfect 18 for 18 on any week during this season, they're going to take home an extra cash prize. Going to up your prize to $500 instead of the usual $100 if you can pick all of the winners correctly in any week. It's not 18 in a row. It's got to be from the start of the week, picking all 18 winners Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday correct. So, gotten pretty close at times this week. I checked out the fantasy leaderboard and updated that actually early on this morning. We have Kachin 104. Only person there with 6 points through the opening round matches. So he will be alive to take home. Well, he's the only one still alive to potentially take home that $500 here this week. But again, the place to play if you are not already signed up is fantasyhighlight.com. It's free. It's fun. You can take home some real cash prizes with that promotion. So a no-brainer. Sign up. You can walk away with something for putting up exactly nothing. Not a bad gig. And that third game will be getting started here, just about 2 minutes now. An 18th win there for Jedden. And he didn't just win those early games, he dominated here today. How about winning 10 of his 11 points played, I believe, in that one? That was quick math, could be off by a point or two there, but nonetheless lost just 1 point that he played. Throughout his first 2 games, he looked sharp. Good scoops, some nice throws, powerful throws as well. I mean, you can really just see over the last couple months, really over the last few weeks, sorry about that, with Jedden, his game has gone to a completely new level. The reason why he and Julian went on a nice run there in the doubles, obviously some strong backcourt play there from Julian, but Jedden has become a factor up there in the front. That high five pool today, you see up over 1,500 at the moment. Let's check out the carryover headed into it, because that is a pretty significant pool. We'll see if we'll be over that $2,000 minimum guarantee here today. It's looking at it 471 the carryover, so not quite going to reach that $2,000, but a nice pool here today if you hit all 5 winners. Games 3 through 7, pick all of them correctly, and you are the only person to do so. You'll walk away with that full $2,000 regardless of what is wagered into it. We'll get this game started now in less than a minute. And with that, we are ready to begin game number 3. Another spectacular 7 singles match. Going up to 7 points. Points will double after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 25, Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 77, El Barba. There's a serve by Kubala. This third game is officially underway. Soft forehand played to the inside. Kubala takes it on a hop. Fires that forehand past. Robote's coming out. Left side. Laid up by El Barba. Kubala comes charging in. Winds it up. Keeps to the inside. There's El Barba with a good pickup. Again, soft play on the left side. Here's Kubala. Trying to get that big bounce over El Barba. He's not going to get it. Handles on the right side. Goes to the outside, and that lands just wide. That is out of play. First point of this game goes to the red shirt, Kubala. In receive, white of post 3. Here's CRB. CRB just beyond the 11 line. One caught in the air by Kubala. Plays that reverse. CRB turns, waits, and makes the Robote save back inside. There's Kubala. Left side pickup. Fires that one over. CRB again. Another Robote save there, this time on the right side. Kubala high and hard with that forehand again. Robote out. CRB make it 3 in a row. Robote left side. Clips the side wall. There's Kubala. Has him on the inside. Throws the carom, and that one caught the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. Gets CRB on the board with 1 point. Here's the green of post 4, number 22, Bueno. Robote forehand, going to come up just short. Point for Bueno. In a receive, post 5, Tennessee. Tennessee, big reverse. Bueno leapt in the air, made the Robote save on the back end. Here's Tennessee now. Powerful forehand back to the inside, catches 3 walls. Bueno does get assessed on it, plays it back to the middle of the court. Tennessee again, 8 line. Hard forehand inside. Bueno digs it out just above the pad and scoring. Great defensive play there by Bueno. Gets him his second point. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, Bradley. Bradley beyond the 13 line, opens up with a strong forehand. Bueno brought it in on the right side. Bradley now backed up beyond the 12. Hard forehand, scooped up by Bueno. Strong reverse played, right to Bradley's right side. He's going to power that one back to the inside, where it'll score. Point 6. Here's post 7, Ben. Ben, strong reverse to open up play on the left side. Here's Bradley, forehand rebote saved. Ben thought about it, waits, turns, makes the rebote there on the back end. Bradley's going to pass with that forehand. Rebote, way to hang with it there for Ben, just does get it up off the front wall. Ben backs up this time, takes it in the air, not going to let it pass. Forehand back inside, caught by Bradley. Goes for the carom from the inside. Ben read it, stopped it, powers that one back. There's Bradley, a good pickup. Ben now on the right side. Hard forehand. Three-wall play, not cutting out far enough. Bradley able to make the save back to the inside. And Ben tipped the catch. Point goes to the 6. Second point there for Bradley. In to receive, rounding out the first round of play. Here is post 8, Lander. Good catch by Lander off a tough serve. Gets his reverse over Bradley. Forehand rebote. Sails wide. That is out of play. Point goes to the 8. Lander. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Returning first, post 2, El Barba. El Barba opens up high on the left side, caught in the air by Lander at the 9 line. This reverse goes outside. El Barba plays that rebote back to the middle of the court. Lander ran up to try to take that one in the air and just tipped it. Point goes to the 2. Returning, here's post 1, Kubala. Kubala lifts that reverse overhead. Rebote forehand stays inside from El Barba. Back beyond the 10 line now. That reverse again going to pass. El Barba sets up. Hooked it a bit to the outside. There's Kubala. Hard forehand. Will score. Point for the red shirt. Kubala. He now has 3 points. Returning post 3, CRB. Serve missed by CRB. Another point there. Goes to Kubala. That gives him a possible game point with 5 points. Here's post 5, Tennessee in to stop him. Kubala waits for the rebote. Diving rebote save. Tennessee on the move. He's going to get there. Up at the 7 line. Rifles that one inside. Scooped up by Kubala. Lifts this reverse back. Just does clear the overhead screen. There's Tennessee making the rebote save. Another good catch by Kubala. Strong reverse. Taken in the air by Tennessee at the 9 line. Back inside. There's Kubala. Goes deep with that reverse. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Rifled that one. Goes all the way back to the 10 line. Kubala in the air. Back inside where it is tipped. Point and game 2. Red shirt to post 1. Kubala. We'll have a 3-way playoff now for place and show. 4 first serves to 6. Bueno, rebote left side at the 8 line. Clips the sidewall. There's Bradley on the outside. Goes for that strong high 3-wall play. Bueno in the middle of the court. Returns the 2-wall. Not cutting out far enough. There's Bradley. Powerful forehand. Bueno sets up again in good position. Tried to play 2-all off of it, and that sailed out of play. Point 6. That gives Bradley a possible place point. Here's post 2L Barba. Barba handles on the right side. Tries to get that bounce over Bradley. He reaches up, makes the catch comfortably at the 11 line. Scooped up, 8 line. Set reverse back. Bradley handles right side again. Throws a carom. That got him. Perfectly executed. Point and place. Post 6, Bradley. 4 will now serve to 2. This is show point. Big forehand by El Barba once again. Here's Bueno. Back inside over the top. No look, Rabote. That hits. Bueno up. And faked him out. Thought he was going with the carom. Played that 3-wall. And it scored. Point and show for post 4, Bueno. Unofficial order of finish there for game number 3, 1-6-4. Get those official results coming up in just a moment.
My favorite part about playing professional highlight is probably the free Gatorades and free waters. My favorite part about being a professional highlight player, when I play, my mind is so clear. It's really the only time that I'm able to focus on just one thing. It's very exhilarating and exciting, and I love exercise, and I love to be competitive. It just feels like I'm finally getting to do what I want to do every day.
And Kubala definitely deserving of a Gatorade after that performance. Has been really strong in these middle games as of late as well. I mean, a lot of the guys that are starting to pick up the wins here, talk about Jedden and Bueno. And now Kubala playing their best highlight of the season at this point. Exactly what you want to have happen, and these guys are playing up to it. Great to see there. Kubala, that is his 27th singles victory. Good enough for 11th place now, tied with CRB in those singles standings. 1-6-4 is the official result for that third game. Post 1, Kubala winning. Post 6, Bradley taking second. Post 4, Bueno coming in third. $2 quinoa, 1-6, 27.60. The $2 trifecta, 1-6-4, 237.40. $2 on the 1 to win. $2 on Kubala to win will get you back $7.80. And moving along now into game number 4. One final singles game before we start the doubles action here today that begins in our 5th game. 4th game, spectacular 7 scoring. Standard wagering options available. Win, play, show, quinoa, exacta, and trifecta wagers. Just a couple new players coming out for the first time. Post time for game number 4. It's just about 5 minutes away. Good luck. And folks, along with the Highlight Channel's free-to-play weekly fantasy highlight contest, you can also play some daily fantasy highlight that relates to these Parimutuel games exclusively at Prize Picks. Take advantage of their special incentives right now for signing up. Just go to prizepicks.com and type HI, that is JAI, into the referral code field when you do so. And if you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, Prize Picks will match that and put another $100 into your account just like that. And you all know it does get more interesting because if you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use that referral code HI at signup, well, you're also going to qualify to get a double cash prize. That's right, a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight in the 2021 season. So, it is as simple as that. Just sign up at Prize Picks. Use that referral code HI when you do so. Most importantly, must make sure to take a picture of the sign-up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HI typed in. So that's going to be the screen before you click to submit your sign-up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com. But if you do all of that, you'll automatically qualify for that double cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Highlight, plus that $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That is Prize, PICKS.com today. Game number 4. Coming your way here, just about 3 minutes. We will conclude that early pick 3. Some decent payouts up there on the board. Got to hit all 3 numbers if you want to cash in there today. But you see a price over $900. That is good to see. And Stu, it does get more interesting. If anyone knows, you hear me say it every day. Prize Picks, definitely, I mean, we joke about it all the time. We talk about it, but they are as legit as can be in the world of daily fantasy sports. And they make it a little simpler. I mean, all you have to do, they set the fantasy projection or whatever line, if you will, that they decide to use. All you have to do is select over or unders. You don't have to think about, hey, will this team win by this many points or will they lose by that many? You don't have to worry about point spreads, specifically players, player props, and all you have to do, over or under that projected total, the Prize Pick set. So they make it pretty simple. You can parlay a couple of picks together, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks in the same wager, and depending on how many picks you put together, could increase your payout. Question in here from Steve about Prize Picks. Why did they not have highlight up on Saturday? Not sure. I don't know if that has something to do with the plethora of college football games and other sports that are going on those Saturdays. I'm going to guess, I mean, you talk about the fact that there's, 50 to 70 college football games every week, maybe even more than that. So setting lines for that, in addition to the highlight stuff, that's my only guess. I obviously don't know for sure, but that could just be the factor there. Obviously, we don't have football on Mondays and Tuesdays at this time. Not a lot of other stuff going on. So could be the reason, but we will definitely send that question to Prize Picks and see if they can get that on the board for us on Saturdays. And with that, let's get into game number 4. Game number 4, another spectacular 7 singles match. Going to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1. Again, we have number 25, Kubala, and receiving in the blue of post 2, number 55, Benny. There's the serve by Kubala. This fourth game is underway. Benny opens up with a strong reverse. Rebote left side. Played 2 walls by Kubala. Benny charging in. Stops, fires it. And scoring. Point 2. 2 first up on the board here in this fourth game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Bueno. Bueno charging in at the 10 line. Lifts it over Benny. Rebote left side. Played back to the inside. There's Bueno on a quick bounce. Brings it in. Left side. Here's Benny. Plays that one to the middle of the court. Bueno, hard forehand. Stopped by Benny. Slid in, made the catch on the left side. Tries to get past Bueno. He does. Clean miss first time around. And no play on the Rebote there on the back end. 2 straight points for Benny to open up this fourth game. Brings to the court the green shirt of post 4, number 4, Bradley. Bradley keeps this one inside. Benny waits, makes a Rebote save. High bouncer brought in from Bradley outside at the 9 line. This one catches 3 walls. Benny set up perfectly in the middle of the court. Bradley makes the catch in the air low. Rifles that forehand. Benny, Rebote left side, does make another save. This one to the inside that hops over Bradley to score. Point 2. Here's the black shirt of post 5 in a receive. Anderluck. Anderluck left side opens up with the strong reverse. Rebote forehand played by Benny. Here's Anderluck on the right side. Over the top. Here's Benny now. Swing and a miss on the Rebote attempt by Anderluck. That's 4 straight points for Benny in post 2. Here's post 6, Carballo. Carballo left side at the 12 line. Big reverse, played over Benny. Rebote left side by Benny. Caught in the air by Carballo. Powers that inside. And in and out of the cesta it goes. It's a nice 4-point run by Benny to open it up. Point there goes to Carballo. Here is post 7, Ikeda. Carballo on the right side. Tried to pass on that forehand, a little too much on it. Caught the overhead screen. Point to Ikeda, post 7. In now to receive, rounding out the first round of play, the purple, post 8. Here's Ben. Ben on the left side. Opens up. Strong reverse. Spinning Rebote save there by Ikeda. Ben cuts it off at the 8 line. Lifts that one overhead again. Forehand played back inside off the Rebote. Ben, another good catch. This one a little lower, a little harder. Crossing the side wall and scoring. Point for Ben. He gets the final point of the first round. Now all points are now doubled through the end of the game. Here's post 1 returning first. Kubala. Rebote's coming out. Ben diving save to the outside. Here's Kubala. Back to the inside. Ben turns, stops at the 11 line. Does play a 2-all off the Robote, keeping play alive. Here's Kubala again back inside. Stopped by Ben. Plays it high to the corner of that front wall. Kubala running back with it. Robote saved just above the pad. Ben charging in. He's got it on the right side. Low and hard. Stopped by Kubala. Great catch on that left side. Spend now at the 9 line. This one's going to pass. Kubala turns. Waits. Ben set up in the middle of the court, trying to get that big bouncer over Kubala. That one not going to work. Forehand back inside. Ben goes up. Comes down with it. Ben, quick bounce catch again on the forehand, crashing into the side wall, lifts that one up. Here's Kubala, now at the 7 line. Ben pulls it clean from the side wall. That one caught by Kubala. And right along the side wall, made for a difficult catch. Great rally between these two. Kubala gets the point. He now has 2 points. Here's post 3, Bueno. Kubala, Robote, left side. Don't know if he played the 2-all, but that counts as a 2-all. That scores. A Magic City bouncer off that front wall gets Kubala 4 points. Here's Bradley, back to receive, post 4. Bradley opens up on the right side. Kubala plays that one all the way back there to the 12 line. Bradley, kind of a half carom, not cutting out. Kubala right in the middle of the court there, beyond the 12 line. Caught by Bradley. Hard back to the inside. Runs around it, takes it on the right side. Oh, good adjustment there at the last second by Bradley. Handles, fires on the right side. There's Kubala again. Leaping, makes the catch. Bradley. Backed up, 12 line. High and hard with that forehand, caught by Kubala. Big bouncer goes up. Bradley, he handles. Can't get it over him. Robote, left side, Kubala in position, diving save. Gets by him first time around. Robote save on the back end. Kubala goes hard with that forehand. Bradley tried to dig that one out. Not enough on it. Another strong point played, featuring Kubala. Another one that he wins, getting him 6 points now and a possible game point. In the stop in post 5, Anderluck. That one is an overserve. Got to keep those serves between the 4 and 7 line. That one sailed just beyond the 7. Can't pass or touch the line. That gets Anderluck 2 points. Andy will continue with this 4th game. Returning with 4 points, here's post 2, Benny. Anderluck goes back. Fires that forehand Robote, just making contact with the front wall. Here's Benny. Perfect shot to the inside. Got him. That gets Benny 6 points now at a possible game point. Here's post 6, Carballo in to stop him. Robote left side from Benny. Keeps this inside. Carballo winds it up. Plays the 2-all. Benny there on the outside. Read it. Stopped it. Fires back inside. Carballo running with it. Diving. Rebote save. Lost the helmet. No problem. Here's Benny now. Right side. Over the top. Carballo handles a great catch on that left side. Here's Benny now. Sliding in. Lifts this reverse. Rebote's coming out hard. And missed by Carballo. That is point and game 2. Blue shirt of post 2. Benny. Two on 5. Unofficial order of finish for this 4th game. We'll get those official results coming up in just a moment.
This is my first time ever playing any type of professional sport or anything like that. There's 2 different types of players. You know, you can have the power or more finesse. I think I'm a good combination of both. Being able to be a professional highlight player is, a dream come true. I'd like to make it into the top 3 in doubles and singles, practicing, almost every day, and just working on my weaknesses and also my strengths too. It should be fun playing against my brother, I've never really competed against them. I think we will definitely play really hard against each other. No, going easy on each other or anything like that. My brother, he's really good. But I think I'll just, I'll be my own player. I don't really think I'll come in and worry about, playing like him or being better than him or whatever. I'll just come in here and play my game.
And that is Benny, 18-year-old rising star here at Magic City. Continues to just add to his already amazing first season of play. That is his 44th singles win. Can't count out Benny in that championship singles race either. He is only 3 games outside of the bonus money there. Ben and Douglas now tied for 2nd place with 47 victories. So Benny there in 4th, 44, 3 behind. Keeps playing like that in that 4th game. He could be there in a hurry. 2-1-5 is official for that 4th game. Post 2, Benny with the win. Post 1, Kubala taking 2nd. Post 5, Anderlecht comes in 3rd. The pick 3, $2 pick 3, 5-1-2, 3 of 3 numbers, returns 154.40. $2 on the 2 to win will get you back $7.40. $2 Quinella, 1-2, $21.60. That $2 trifecta, 2-1-5. Returns 139 even. And moving along now into game number 5. We'll begin the doubles games here in this 5th game. Dodging Death Part 1. Spectacular 7 scoring here in this doubles game as well. Standard wagering options are available. Win, play, show, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagers. Post time for this 5th game. Just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
What is Highlight H2H? The fastest ball sport in the world, and so much more. It's like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. The ball travels up to 150 miles per hour inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, fire the ball so it can't be caught. A highlight ball is slightly smaller than a baseball and harder than a hockey puck. Highlight players will smash into the sidewall and dive onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. It's the game you didn't know you needed to know. This is Highlight H2H.
And the live broadcast of Highlight H2H has officially now moved to its new home. Go to watchhighlight.com, or the preferred method, download the Highlight app directly to your devices to watch the H2H matches as well as gain access to additional content. Just search the word Highlight in your Apple, Android, or Roku app stores to watch Highlight directly on your device of choice. If you download the app, obviously we encourage you to give it a 5-star review. Of course, that seems small, but does go a long way in helping us and the sport of highlight get some more notice there in the world. So, those Highlight H2H games will air exclusively on the Highlight app or at watchhighlight.com. We hope to see you there later today when we will have 6 doubles matches beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And the 6 matches that you will see coming up, a lot of good ones on the docket here. Juice and Manny will take on Diaz and Douglas. A rematch of that epic first battle they had where Juice and Manny made their debut in this competition. A couple more games under their belt. We'll see how they can do this time around. Kubala and Benny will take on Cool Fitness and Spinner. Boy, those first 2 matches are pretty significant for those standings. You have Cool Fitness and Spinner, and Kubala and Benny are second and third in those H2H doubles now, so that one is going to be significant in terms of the bonus money conversation at the end of this H2H competition. Juice and Manny will come back out for the 3rd match and take on Anderluck and Bradley. Carballo and Tennessee will then take on Diaz and Douglas, another matchup of some of the top teams here. Big opportunity for Carballo and Tennessee to knock off the top dogs. Jen and Julin will take on El Barba and Ikeda. Then we will close it out with Bueno and Ben against Anderluck and Bradley. So those will be the 6 matches you will see starting up 5 p.m. Eastern Time on watchhighlight.com or on the Highlight app, downloadable in the App Store, Apple, Roku, or Android. Speaking of doubles, we're in these parimutuel doubles now. And that competition, pretty darn close there at the top. Pay out the top 2 in the doubles competition as opposed to the top 3 in singles. Right now, we have a deadlock. Cool Fitness and Spinner, Kubala and Benny tied with 12 doubles victories. Diaz and Douglas, they've made a nice little push there. 10 total victories for them. They are just 2 games outside of the bonus money. Outside of that, in 4th place, we have a tie. Jed and Julian and Anderluck and Bradley still with an outside chance. Got to pile on those wins in a hurry, but they could make things interesting there. 7 victories for both of those teams. And we are ready to begin game number 5, also known as Dodging Death 1. Game number 5 will be a spectacular 7 doubles match going back up to 7 points. Points will double after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1, we have Bueno and Ben. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Diaz and Douglas. There's a serve by Bueno. This doubles game is now underway. Douglas opens up with a big forehand. Bueno slides in, comes back to the 9 line, makes that rebote save. Douglas over the top, tries to get that big bouncer, not working there over Bueno. Goes for the carom, not cutting out far enough. Douglas returns a carom, stopped by Bueno. High 3-wall play, scooped by Douglas on the outside. That one played just above the pad. Stopped by Ben there at the 10 line. Lifts that reverse deep. Douglas calls for Diaz to take it. He does, back inside. Over the top with that forehand. Douglas brings it in on a hop. Goes to the outside. Bueno takes. Fires. Douglas just does get enough on it on the left side. Rebote save. Another 3-wall play from Bueno. This time Douglas diving makes that Rebote save. Ben's got him back to the inside. He plays it there. Rebote comes out, and Douglas lays it up. Bueno now in the front court. Goes deep with that forehand. Rebote left side, a 2-wall. My goodness. Wow, what a shot for Douglas. Gets the scoring started here in this doubles game, point 2. Here's the white shirts of post 3, El Barba and Ikeda. Ikeda on the outside, back to the inside, scooped up by Douglas. 10 line, hard forehand, stopped by Ikeda. Low runner from the left side. Douglas brings it in, comes over the top, tries to get a big bouncer over Ikeda, and that one is tipped. A nice shot for Douglas. That gets the 2 team their second point. Here's post 4, Kubala and Benny. Benny on the right side. Big forehand played. Back there, Douglas takes it in the air at the 11. He goes deep again. Calls for Kubal to take it. He does make the Rebote save on the right side. Douglas, 7 line. A reverse caught in the air by Benny. Outside placement. Lands outside the court. Point 2. Here's the black shirts of post 5 in a receive, Jeden and Julin. Douglas beyond the 13 line, goes over the top of that forehand. There's Julin with a good catch. He goes hard back to the inside. Douglas, clean miss on the scoop attempt front way. And no Rebote play on the back end. Point 5. Here are the yellow shirts post 6, Cool Fitness and Spinner. That's tipped by Julin in the backcourt. Point 6. Here are the pink shirts of post 7, Carballo and Tennessee. Rebote's coming out. Cool Fitness plays a 2-wall to the outside. Carballo brings it in. Forehand just above the pad, crossing the side wall and scoring. Point 7, in now to receive, rounding out the first round of play. The purple shirts of post 8, Anderluck and Bradley. Good hard serve there by Carballo. High hard forehand cut off at the 9 line. Rifles out reverse inside. In and out of the cesta of Bradley, the ball goes. Point 7. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Returning first, here's post 1, Bueno and Ben. Cut off on the serve there by Bueno. A good catch. Plays a reverse back. Forehand Rebote by Carballo back to the middle of the court. He's got him on the inside. Throws the carom. And that is out. Point 7. 4 points now for the 7 team. Post 3, Albarba and Ikeda return. Ikeda, the 11 line, opens up with the reverse. Tennessee's got that one low. Powers it back to the middle of the court. Albarba cuts it off in the air. 6 line. Softly back to the inside. Carballo tells Tennessee to take it. He does make the catch. Hard forehand played back. Stopped by Ikeda. Carballo goes for the Dejada. Pulled it from the side wall. Good catch. Here's El Barba now. Throws the carom. That will score. Nicely executed. Carom, kill shot from the right side. Sidewall, front wall, and into that net on the outside there. 2 points for the 3 team. Returning, here's post 4, Kubala and Benny. Ikeda on the right side. Was back inside, picked up by Benny. Lifts this one, and that is pulled from the sidewall nicely by Ikeda. Will runner return back. Benny goes over the top, looking to get bounce over Ikeda and El Barba. Ikeda handles, rifles it inside. Ikeda, kind of a late call. El Barba still able to make the rebote save. Benny comes charging in at the 10 line. Big reverse. Caught in the air by Ikeda, backed up beyond the 13. Rebote left side there. One cut off by El Barba, 6 line. Big reverse, taken by Benny. Barba lays up the rebote. Here's Benny now at the 8 line. Soft forehand play, tries to sneak it between both players. Ikeda makes the catch. Benny now at the 10 line. Tries to get that low runner. What a scoop by Ikeda. Played it right at his feet. He caught it. Benny tries to go for the reverse 2-wall, picked off in the air by El Barba. He goes back inside with it. There's Benny. Nice pickup of his own. And that one is missed by Ikeda. Point to the 4. Returning the blue shirts post 2, Diaz and Douglas. That one tipped by Benny along the side wall. Diaz and Douglas get another point. That is 5 points now and a possible game point for the blue shirts. Post 5, Jedden and Julian in to stop him. Douglas at the 11 line. That low runner. Back to Julian, scooped up. Right side. Hard play inside. Douglas goes up, brings it down. He's backed up beyond the 13 line. Stays inside. On a hop, there's Julian bringing it in. Goes for the outside placement. Not outside enough. There's Douglas. Hard forehand. Douglas, just before it got into that side netting, he made the catch over the top. Here's Julian. That one stopped by Douglas on the left side. Julian now, forehand. Douglas going to wait, turns. Does make the rebote save on the right side. Jedden just above the pad, caught in the air by Douglas. He's at the 8 line now. Rifles that one, caught by Julian. 2-wall played by Douglas. Hops over Jedden. Sesta to score for the win. That is point and game to the blue shirts of post 2, Diaz and Douglas. Have a playoff now for show point. 3 will serve to 4. That is El Barba and Ikeda serving 2. Kubala and Benny for 3rd place, show point. Rebote forehand played back inside. Scoop attempt in and out of the cesta of Benny. Post 3, El Barba and Ikeda will show. Unofficial order of finish for game number 5. 2-7-3. Official results coming up in just a moment. 2-7-3 is now official for that fifth game. Post 2, Diaz and Douglas getting yet another win. They have pulled themselves to within one game of the top spot in those doubles standings. Nicely done for them. Great week continues on. Second place, Post 7, Carballo in Tennessee. Post 3, El Barba and Ikeda. Coming in third, $2 Quinella, 2-7, 27-20. The $2 trifecta, 2-7-3, 3-15-40. $2 on the 2 to win. $2 on Diaz and Douglas to win will get you $11.40. Not bad for that team to win. Been playing some good highlight as of late. And game number 6. Get back into some singles action here, coming your way in just about 5 minutes. We do introduce one new wager. That is that late pick 3 that begins before the start of this 6th game. Works the same way as the early pick 3. Select the winners in the next 3 games to cash in on that wager. Post time coming your way in just about 5 minutes. Good luck.
Save on that serve by El Barba. Great second effort by El Barba. He did not give up. Good catch by Bueno. Robote coming way out. Robote comes to the 5 line, turned on the left side of Ron. Bueno gets in there. It's got the distance. It's in. Outside placement scooped up by Anderluck. Anderluck throws it hard. Ikeda gobbles it up. Nice catch. Robote left side. Catch by Ikeda on the forehand. Outside placement, got him. He grabs it, holds onto it, returns it. Here's El Barba. Hard throw to the inside. Robote left side by Tennessee. That was a great save. Side wall, Ron takes it. Hard throw to the inside. Jedden, Robote, beautifully played by Jedden. Ron winds up. There's the 2-all, cuts open wide to score. Right side. Cool Fitness has got this ball. That's great placement. Douglas handles it on the left side. Rifles another one. Cool Fitness on the run. Keeps his eye on it. Makes a great Robote save. Asier throws it back hard to the inside. Ben scoops it up on the left side. Big backhand caught by Douglas. 2 feet off the ground when he made that catch. That's sick. Nicely played. Ikeda makes the catch. Ikeda, hard throw. Catch by Carballo. Carballo, backhand. Catch by Ikeda. Carom by Ikeda. That was a beautiful combination. Line. Tennessee on the forehand from the 12 line. Back to the inside he goes. Cool Fitness moving up on the ball nicely. Strong backhand. This Rebote is going all the way out. What a hustle by Tennessee to make that Rebote.
Save, clips the sidewall. CRB charging in, takes it. Cortana fired, that one not going to cross the sidewall. Ben's got it on the left side. His reverse comes way out. CRB on the move. Diving Rebote, two-wall save. And folks, those are the top 10 plays from October of 2020, last year at this time, right here at Magic City Highlight. Takes us down to less than a minute till game number 6. You have that late pick 3 that begins before this 6th game. A couple of guys, namely Douglas and Julian, located in the top 3 of those standings. Julian in first place, Douglas 2 behind at 47. So see if Douglas can add one more and tighten things up at the top. We're ready now for game number 6, another spectacular 7 singles match. All points doubling after those matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1, number 23, Ikeda, and receiving in the blue of post 2, number 13, Douglas. There's a serve by Ikeda. This 6th game is underway. Rebote left side, a 2-wall played by Ikeda, sails out. Point 2. 2 first up on the board here in this 6th game. That'll bring the court. White of post 3, Anderluck. High and hard play with that forehand from Anderluck. Here's Douglas. Rebote save back inside. Anderluck left side. Caught in the air by Douglas. Forehand. 3-wall play. Going to go to the outside and scores. Two straight points for Douglas. Here's the green shirt of post 4, Carballo. Carballo backed up beyond the 13 line on that serve from Douglas. Scooped up, 8 line, powers of Carom. Carballo's going to get there, stop it, returns a sharp cutting Carom. Douglas read it. He got there on the outside, just took his eye off it for a moment, couldn't bring in the catch. That gets Carballo on the board with 1 point. Here's post 5, Julian. Julian on the left side, just beyond the 11 line, opens up with a strong reverse. Rebote forehand played by Carballo back inside. Julian backs up, makes the catch. Plays this one more to the middle of the court. That one missed by Carballo. Point 5. Five now with 1 point. Here's post 6, Benny. Benny left side. Back to the inside. Here's Julian. Nice catch. Benny, late adjustment, had to take it on the right side, just does lay it up off the front wall. That sends Julian to the outside. Plays at Karam, not cutting out far enough, but Benny knocked it down. Can't bring in the catch on the right side. That's 2 points for Julian. And now the pink shirt of post 7, number 35, Spinner. Spinner's reverse, tight to the side wall. Here's Julian. This one coming way out. Spinner set up at the 6 line, makes the rebote save. Julian, lower and harder with that forehand this time. Spinner backs up, makes the catch. Julian with the catch low. Outside placement, perfectly inside the line and scoring. It's 3 straight points for Julian. Brings out the purple shirt of post 8 to round out the first round of play. Here's number 22, Bueno. Bueno charging in, forehand, sidearm, played past Julian. Rebote left side, comes back inside. Bueno now. Higher and harder. Julian going to power it back to the inside where that one is tipped and scoring. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Returning first, here's post 1, Ikeda. Ikeda handles the serve on the left side. Goes deep. Julian backs up. Not going to let it pass him. Play to the corner of the front wall. Ikeda makes the catch. Forehand. Just did catch a piece of the overhead screen. That's out of play. Straight points for Julian now to a possible game point. And to stop him, here's post 3, Anderluck. Strong reverse, Anderluck on the outside, rebote, swing and a miss, point and a perfect game to the black shirt of post 5, Julian. No playoff in this 6th game, 2 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order of finish for game number 6, 5-2-4, 5-2 and 4. Get those official results in just a moment.
For me, the best aspect of being a highlight player is to meet different people in the roster and to get along with new friends or with new players. I started playing highlight since I was a child because my parents, my grandfather, my uncles, everyone used to play highlight. I think highlight is fun, very fun. Yeah. And my advice not to get frustrated is to know that when you fail a point, the next point is going to be better. So my goal in this season is going to be injury-free, and I will love to have a great experience and enjoy playing highlight and make new friends and enjoy with the rest of the players in the roster. Like this?
Yeah.
No.
And a huge win there for Julian. Douglas was starting to close that gap. It got down to 2 games, and I think a lot of people are starting to think that this was Douglas's title to lose, but Julian has not slowed down one bit, kept up that pace. He's played really well through these last couple weeks and gets a big feature singles game victory there in game number 6, preventing Douglas from adding one more. That is Julian's 50th win, a 50-piece for Julian. First guy to reach the half-century mark on the season. Opened up a 3-game advantage over Ben and Douglas, who are still tied for second there, 47 wins for them. 5-2-4 is official for that 6th game. Post 5, Julian with the win. Post 2, Douglas taking second. So that Julian, Douglas, Quinella cashing again. Post 4, Carballo coming in third. $2 Quinella, 2-5, $15 even. $2 trifecta, 5-2-4, 158.20. Consolation in the win pool. Nobody had Julian to win there, so if you had the 2 to win, get a nice little return there, 480. Up next, getting back into some doubles action, we got game number 7, Spectacular 7 doubles match. Standard wagering available, plus we have the late daily double that begins in this 7th game. To play that wager, pick the winners of the final 2 games of this performance. That is games 7 and 8 to cash in on that late daily double. Post time for game number 7. Just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job.
I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father. Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And that, folks, is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball to You, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes and their respective careers in other sports right here to the highlight front time. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play and iTunes. Yes, it is as simple as that. You can either rent or buy from either streaming location, and if you buy it rather, it costs you just a few dollars more, and you can enjoy it as many times as you like for life. But if you don't want to buy it, just rent it, enjoy it one time. If you're with us here, you will definitely enjoy that awesome movie. Magic City Hustle, the name of it. Google Play and iTunes, where you can buy it from. How about that? Well, we'll let the guys out there get their reverse two-wall practice in here today while Stu is out. So good thing you can only see that front camera angle, not that back one. Or else I don't know if Stu would return tomorrow. That high five, though, a couple numbers would make that high five go today. 2, 5, and 6. So let's guess Kulfins and Spinner, Diaz and Douglas, Kubala and Benny. The top 3 teams in the doubles competition are the 3 teams that will make that high five go. And taking a look at those standings now, Steve mentioned about Diaz and Douglas. They are actually one behind still. 11 wins for them. 12 for Cool Fitness and Spinner and Kubala and Benny. So one more win, we would have a 3-way tie at the top. One more win coming from Diaz and Douglas, of course. They are in the black of post 5 here. Won the first doubles game, looking for a double. While we have a minute, I'd like to remind you of a couple promotions that we have going on here. First of which now relates to Games 7 and 8 in these performances here. Visit the Sports Club for the 1:30 games on Mondays and Tuesdays. Select the winners of Games 7 and 8. If you do so and do so correctly, you will win $100. Now, if you win on Monday and return on Tuesday, your potential prize money increases to $200 on that Tuesday for doing the same thing, just picking the winners of games 7 and 8. That is the Daily Double Dollars promotion, only available here at the Sports Club at Magic City. And also, calling all football fans, football season is back, and the Sports Club is where you want to be for all the NFL action. Watch your favorite team on the big screen, satisfy your cravings with any one of the delicious menu options, and of course, participate in the newest Sports Club promo to win some extra cash. All weekend long, see if you can throw like the pros with the Quarterback Cash Challenge. You get 3 footballs to throw through 3 different spots on the game set, and if you make all 3, you'll win $100. If you make 2 out of the 3, you'll win a hat and program. If you make 1 out of those 3, you'll win a hat or t-shirt. If you make 2 out of 3, a program will be the reward if you make just 1 on the board. But 3 of 3, you win $100. That is the Quarterback Cash Challenge, available Fridays and Saturdays here at Magic City. With that, we are ready for game number 7, Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving in the red of post 1, we have Anderluck and Bradley. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Cool Fitness and Spinner. There's a serve by Anderluck. This game is underway. Caught by Bradley there in the backcourt. Here's Spinner now, 10 line. Big reverse there by Bradley. Spinner backs up, makes the catch beyond the 13. Hard forehand, the corner of the front wall. Rabote's coming out for Anderluck. Just does dig it out on the left side. Here's Spinner charging in. Rifles that one back to the inside. Here's Bradley. Hard forehand. Stop, but dropped by Cool Fitness. Front quarter and back quarter actually switched positions there. Gets the red shirt on the board first. Anderluck and Bradley with 1 point. Here's post 3, Jedden and Julin. Bradley there, backed up beyond the 13. Hard forehand inside. Julin reaches up, makes the catch. At the 10 line with that one. Here's Anderluck. Cut off. Returns that reverse. Julin couldn't make the catch. Another point for the red team. They now have 2 points. Here the green shirts post 4, Carballo and Tennessee. Tennessee on the forehand. Hard back to the inside. Anderluck let it pass to the back quarter. There's Bradley. Carballo cuts it off. That reverse to the outside will score. Carballo and Tennessee post 4 on the board in this 7th game. Here are the black shirts post 5, Diaz and Douglas. Tennessee on the forehand. Hard back to the inside. Here's Douglas. Douglas on the left side at the 9 line. Tight along the sidewall, gets by Tennessee and scores. Point for the black shirts. Here's post 6 in a receive, Kubala and Benny. Benny, big reverse there. Douglas reaching back, makes a spectacular catch on the left side. Played to Benny on the forehand, 10 line. Try to bounce this one in front of Douglas. He's going to run up and cut it off in the air. Goes back, there's Benny, good catch at the 12 line. There's Douglas pulling it from the side wall at the 10. He goes deep. Rabote forehand. Played by Benny. Here's Douglas now. Soft forehand just above the pad. Benny read it, stopped it, gets back in there with a forehand. Rabote turned by Douglas. There's Benny reaching around him, making the catch. Douglas now. High bouncing Karam. Oh, miscommunication there by the yellow team. Splits them and scores. Point 5. Here's post 7, Bueno and Ben. Bueno back inside with that Costado. Douglas locked in, makes the rebote save to the outside. There's Ben with a good pickup on a quick bounce. Plays his forehand back. Douglas at the 10 line now. Rebote forehand. Laid up to the middle of the court. Douglas thought Diaz was going to take it. Is able to make the rebote save to keep play going. Bueno again to the inside with that Costado. Not messing with the 2-wall. Here's Ben with a good catch. Rifles that reverse, coming way out. Bueno plays the 2-wall this time. There's Diaz on the outside, returns it back to the middle of the court. Ben makes the catch on the right side. High and hard with that forehand. Reaching up, Douglas makes the catch. He's going for that big bounce with the picada, cut off at the 6 line by Bueno. Ben just beyond the 11 line, looking for that big bounce. Not going to get by Douglas there. Here's Bueno sliding in, cuts it off again. This one just does clear the overhead screen, coming way out. Diaz hangs with it, fires it from the right side. Ben goes back in. Douglas reaching up, negative space back there, somehow comes out with the ball. 2-wall played there by Bueno. Here's Diaz, cuts it off, throws a 2-wall to score. What a play there by the black shirt. Diaz and Douglas doing all they can to hang in there, and they're rewarded with the point. 3 points for them. Purple shirts at post 8. El Barba and Ikeda in a receive, rounding out the first round of play. Douglas reaches up beyond the 13 line, lifts that back inside. El Barba cuts it off at the 7. Here's Douglas. Powerful forehand. Played back inside. Here's Ikeda back over the top with that forehand. Douglas, 11 line. Ikeda running in, makes the catch, goes over the top again. Here's Douglas. Rebote comes shooting out, but not a lot of height on it off that rebote. Kind of died off the back wall. Another point there for Diaz and Douglas. That's 4 straight. And we'll do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 through the end of the game. Returning first, post 2, Cool Fitness and Spinner. Spinner wastes no time, throws a carom. Douglas has got the back up there, fires a carom of his own. Cool Fitness, what a catch up there in the front court. Goes back to Douglas on that cortada. Will score. Great defense by Cool Fitness on the outside. Returns it to score. Stops that run for Diaz and Douglas and gets his team on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3, Jedden and Julin. Jedden cuts off the serve. Outside placement. Scores. Good aggressive play by Jedden up there, cutting off the serve. Rifling it to the outside. Gets his team on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1. Anderluck and Bradley return. They have 2 points. Julin calls for Jedden to take it, and he missed the rebote at the 8 line. Point to the red shirts, Anderluck and Bradley. Here's post 4, Carballo and Tennessee. Tennessee crashing into the wall, somehow made that catch. Here's Bradley. Big forehand, played back to the inside, cut off by Carballo at the 7. Rebote coming out to Anderluck. He's set up there at the 6 line, makes the save. Tennessee now beyond the 13. Hard forehand, cut off by Anderluck. That one is dropped. Point for the red shirts. Anderluck and Bradley giving them a possible game point. And to stop him, here's post 6, Kubal and Benny. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Played back to the inside. There's Benny going up. He's at the 9 line. Back to the inside. Here's Bradley now. Kubala makes the Robote save. Anderluck cuts it off. Goes back inside. That one just missed. Tipped by Bradley. Keeps the game going. Gets the yellow team on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7. 1-0 and Ben. Benny goes up, makes a catch. Big forehand played back. Bueno sets up middle of the court. Returns it to the inside nicely. Good pickup by Benny. Caught off by Bueno. 6 line. Strong reverse. Benny turns, makes a Robote save. Catches 2 walls. Bueno in the middle of the court. Powers it back to the inside. Benny picks it up. Ben now, left side. Here's Benny. 9 line. Right to the inside. Low runner tipped by Ben. It's Kubal and Benny. 4 points. Returning the 8 team. Albarba and Ikeda. Ikeda back inside. Here's Benny. Pulls it from the side wall. Goes deep. Here's Ikeda with a good catch. Hard forehand crossing the side wall. No problem there for Benny. Handles on the right side. Fires it back. Robote left side for Ikeda. Back to the middle of the court. Benny. Forehand caught low by Ikeda. Hard inside. 3-wall play. Turned back inside by Benny. Here's Ikeda. Cut off by Benny in the air. 9 line. He goes deep this time. It's going to come out to Albarba. Makes the Robote save outside. Kubal getting involved up in the front court. Powers it at the 5 line. At reverse. Robote attempt, rather. Gets away from him into the overhead screen. It's out of play. That gives the yellow shirts, Kubal and Benny, 6 points now and a possible game point. And to stop him, post 5, Diaz and Douglas, they return with 4 points. Douglas, low to the inside with that runner. Kubala on a hop. Tried to get that Robote to the front wall. Just caught the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. Gets Diaz and Douglas another point. They now have possible game point. Here's post 2. Cool Fitness and Spinner in to stop him. Cool Fitness. Spinner rather with the carom. Douglas back to the inside. Hard forehand. Stopped by Spinner on the right side. It's going to stay inside this time. Picked up by Douglas. Rifles at reverse. Caught by Spinner. Douglas, Robote, left side. Back to the middle of the court. And that one is dropped. Point and game to the black shirts of post 5, Diaz and Douglas. You'll now have a playoff for place in show, post 1. Anderluck and Bradley will serve to Kubala and Benny, post 6. Benny over the top. Anderluck, high scoop, back to the inside with that forehand, caught by Benny. Quick bounce brought in by Bradley, pretty much back on the wall. Benny now at the 11. Over the top. Matty waits, makes the catch comfortably at the 12 line. Hard forehand. Stopped by Benny. He goes over the top. Cut off by Anderluck at the 6. Lifts this one back. Not going to get past Benny. He's got it on the forehand once more. Back inside. There's Anderluck again cutting it off. Bradley at the 13. A little softer this time. Benny charging in. Over the top. That one missed by Anderluck. Point and place, post 6. 1 shows. Unofficial order of finish for game number 7, 5-6-1, 5-6-1. Official results coming up in just a moment. And results of Game 7, now official. Five, 6-1, post 5, Diaz and Douglas. They win, and someone wins that high five. Congratulations. The one lucky winner there today. 5 and 5 numbers for $2,000. Taking second, post 6. Kubala and Benny coming in third, post 1, Anderluck and Bradley. The high five, 1, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5 and 5 numbers returns $2,000. $2 on the 5 to win will get you back $980. $2 Quinello, 5-6, $62.40. Nice price on that exacta. 5-6 exacta returns $123.60. The trifecta, 5-6-1, $258.80. Coming up next, the 8th and final game here in this Parimutuel performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. Standard wagering is available. We close out everything. The Mighty Ocho, the late daily double, and that late pick 3 here in this 8th and final game. Post time for game 8 coming your way. Just about 6 minutes. Good luck.
Highlight H2H is the world's fastest ball sport played in a new electrifying format. Highlight H2H features 2 singles players or 2 doubles teams in a head-to-head battle for court dominance. The game is played on a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide, with a ball that travels up to 150 miles per hour. An H2H match is won by the player who is first to secure a total of 2 out of 3 sets. It takes 6 points to win a set and 2 sets to win a match. Simply put, the goal is to catch 1 more ball than your opponent. Just like in tennis, a player may fault once on a serve, but if 2 serves result in faults, then the opponent wins the point. At the start of a new point, the ball is served by the winner of the previous point. However, at the start of a new set, the loser of the previous set serves first. After the ball hits the front wall, it must be caught in the air or after only 1 bounce. Players may catch and throw from out of bounds, but if the ball lands out of bounds, then the point goes to the opposition. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. It's the game you didn't know you needed to know. This is Highlight H2H.
And folks, the newest innovation in Highlight gameplay, Highlight H2H, back here After this performance, starting at 5 p.m., head-to-head competition plays Saturdays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. We have singles, 6 matches every Saturday, and then 6 doubles matches per day on Mondays and Tuesdays. Make sure to download the Highlight app to your devices so that you never miss a moment of the action. Join us at 5 p.m. on the Highlight app, or if you can't download the app, you can go to watchhighlight.com for today's live H2H doubles matches. Those that you will see coming up. Six matches. Juice and Manny will take on Diaz and Douglas, followed by Kubala and Benny versus Cool Fitness and Spinner. Juice and Manny will take on Anderluck and Bradley. Then Carballo and Tennessee will face off against Diaz and Douglas. Jedden and Julin versus El Barba and Ikeda. Then we close it out with Bueno and Ben versus Anderluck and Bradley. Should be some terrific matches coming up for you all. I'll be starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. WatchHighlight.com or on the Highlight app. A nice sports conversation going on here in the chat, and also say Stu with the stats there, absolutely on with that. 2 wins for Diaz and Douglas today. They are now tied at the top. We have a 3-way tie in the doubles race. Cool Fitness and Spinner, Kubala and Benny, and now Diaz and Douglas all tied for first place with 12 doubles victories. What a run Diaz and Douglas have been on. Just Douglas overall in all competitions, singles and doubles. He has been a menace these past couple weeks. But they are now tied in the doubles, and we only pay out the top 2 spots there. So 3 teams vying for 2 spots and 0 games separating them. Going to be an awesome finish in the doubles and singles. But getting back to what Ernesto was saying, Jeffrey Meyer, the kid at the Yankees game, and Bartman. I'm going to say, I get where you're coming from. Both of them interfered, but I would say the results of the play were completely different outcomes, and it's kind of why they're treated differently in the history of sports. Obviously, for the Yankees, that was a huge play. Got them a couple runs on the board. As for the Cubs, that potentially gave them an extra out. Don't even know if Alou would have made the catch, but people forget the botched double play by Alex Gonzalez. That was the real killer for the Cubs there. Bartman just the scapegoat. Just keep that in mind. You got a double play ball that comes right to your shortstop at the major league level. Doesn't matter if it's first regular season game 63 of the regular season, or the NLCS. Got to be able to make those plays, and obviously very sad 30 for 30 for those that saw it for Bartman. Just kind of an unfortunate way for your life to turn after that, and don't even know if it would have made the play. But love the sports references. You can keep them coming. And Wally Pipp is the only one that I do know that, probably only one under the age of 60. My dad told me that one. He was replaced by Lou Gehrig. Never got his spot back there for the Yankees. Stu will be back. This is his chair. Not going anywhere. Game number 8. Starting right about now. Spectacular 7 scoring. Went up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1, we have Anderluck. Receiving in the blue of post 2. Here's Douglas. There's a serve by Anderluck. 8th and final game is now underway. Rebote forehand played by Douglas back inside. Missed by Anderluck. Clean first time around. Makes the rebote save on the back end. Costado to the inside. Will score. Point 2. Here's post 3 to receive, Ikeda. Douglas on a hop, brings it in. Forehand play, slicing Karam. Ikeda's going to get there. Returns a Karam from the outside to score. Beautiful play by Ikeda. Turns that Karam against him. Got the point. He's on the board. And to receive, green shirt to post 4, Spinner. Spinner, forehand stays inside, stopped by Ikeda. Spinner cuts it off at the 7. Goes for the 2-wall. He got him. Likes to play that Costado inside. Got him on the 2-wall. Had to respect both. That gets Spinner on the board. 1 point in this 8th and final game. Here's post 5, Julian in to receive. Spinner at the 10 line, opens up with a nice forehand. Pulled beautifully and caught by Julian. Here's Spinner now at the 10 line. Back inside. Robote's coming out. Julian makes the save on the left side. Spinner slides in up at the 6 line now. Faked the Karam, kept it inside. Julian got assessed on it into the overhead screen, out of play. Point 4. Here's post 6, Carballo in to receive. Robote forehand, laid up by Spinner. Missed by Carballo on the left side, point 4. 3 straight points for Spinner. Here's the pink shirt at post 7, Kubala. Robote left side by Kubala. There's Spinner at the 10 line. Powered back inside. Kubala waits, turns. Does make the Robote save. Spinner all the way up at the 5 line now. Rifles a Karam in to score. Perfect shot by Spinner. Gets him 4 points. And in to receive, rounding out the first round of play. Here's the purple shirt. Post 8, Benny. Spinner at the 11 line. Plays this reverse to pass. Benny sets up. Robote back to the inside. Spinner runs around it, takes on the forehand. Back inside with it. Gets by Benny to score. Point 4. Straight points here for Spinner. Into a possible game point. Now with all points doubled through the end of the game. Returning first, here's post 1, Anderluck. Possible game point here for Spinner. Big reverse for Anderla. Gets away from him into the overhead screen. That is point and a perfect game for the green shirt. A post for Spinner. Playoff for Place and Show. 2 will serve to 3. Second and third place. Ikeda high and hard with that forehand. Douglas lets it pass, turns to Robote on the left side. Ikeda brings it in on a hop. Forehand stays in the middle of the court. Here is Douglas. Big forehand played back. Ikeda turns. Makes the save to the outside. Douglas has it. Let's do that big 3-wall play that doesn't cut out far enough. Ikeda able to make the Robote save on the right side. Here is Douglas. Forehand. Caught low by Ikeda. Here's Ikeda's forehand. Passes Douglas. Forehand Robote dug out. Ikeda takes it in the air. Faked the carom, kept it inside. That one will score. Post 3, Ikeda takes second. Post 2, Douglas coming in third. Unofficial order of finish for the 8th and final game. 4-3-2. Those official results coming up in just a moment.
The strongest part of my game would have to be my right side. That's definitely my go-to shot, is the forehand. You know, the ball is moving super fast, so a lot of the things that come into play would be anticipation, staying on your toes. But my favorite part is when that ball's crossing the wall and you're forced to just really peel it off, and you peel it off and you just send it back. That's my favorite part. One of the things that inspired me to come play at Magic City Highlight was the group of guys. I was here when they first started, and there's been tons of improvement. One of the things that keeps me motivated, keeps me hungry, is me never winning an actual wins title. I've always been, somewhere in the middle of the pack, but this year I'm really looking to turn the corner and take down a wins title. Definitely won't be easy to have most wins here. Everybody's super competitive. It gets hot and heavy sometimes, just like everywhere else. We just have to be strong-minded, mentally tough, and continue to push. Really excited and very happy to be here.
And Spinner closes out this performance on a high note, getting the win in that 8th and final singles game. 4-3-2 is official. $1 pick 3, 5-5-4, 3 of 3 numbers, returns 156 even. The Ocho, 851, 225, 54, 4 of 8 numbers, returns 41-20. The $2 Quinella, 3-4, returns 38-40. The $2 trifecta, 4-3-2, 156 even. $2 on the 4 to win will get you back 620. So with that, folks, we are now done with this 8-game performance. Thank you all. Even Stu, coming in there in the chat. Great to have Stu as a participant, even if he can't be here with us. Always makes for more exciting stuff there in the chat. Thank you all again. Appreciate the positive sentiments about the performance here today. I'll be back with Highlight H2H starting at 5 p.m. 6 doubles matches for you all. Watch highlight.com or download the Highlight app. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Monday matinee performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City and on the Highlight channel. We're glad that you chose to join us today, and we invite you to join us again tomorrow when we'll be back for 8 more Parimutuel games starting at 1:30. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Highlight. See you back at 5 for Highlight H2H. Have a good night, everyone.